Hello everybody and welcome back triumphantly to the site of the last battle that claimed Barad-dûr, or as it shall now be known, Barad-dûr, because we are of course in the Rohan campaign and stable related is what this whole thing shall be. We are turning Mordor into a barren barn for Rohan's future armies, and so the purpose of today will be to do some knocking on the front door of Leofric the Bowed and Shivas the Desert Sand. They stand there with their mighty armies, and we'll have to see what we can do about them. We can also see what happens over here in the plateau of Gorgoroth, which we will be itching to take. We are besieging Kirdangal, although Mordor will not be letting it go without a relatively significant fight. And of course, we are now also in the final stages of reclaiming the land of Gondor from Ened Waith at both Tharagrundost and in Lon Galan. And so restoring this place is now fully within reach. Let's see how we get on. I think we're basically where we just need to take another turnover, really. And then we shall see what befalls us. So how are you doing, everybody? And are you enjoying the Breeland adventure into neutrality? At least I hope you are. There will be another episode of that coming out tomorrow, but for now, you shall have this to watch. Hello, hello, hello. A last-ditch attempt by the Moot Lord Garban. Oh goodness, he's not going to like what's coming at him. I mean, look at this stuff. Okay, so the only unit that's really threatening here is the Moot Lord himself. I mean, the pikes on paper, but really? Really? Are you going to tell me that the worst pikemen in the game can stand up to some of the best cavalry in the game? I'm going to tell you no, they will not. And as long as we can beat this army, I don't think Waith has anything else in the area remotely threatening to us. So let's put maybe troops like this, and this, and this. Do-do-do. Do-do. And then we have our Riders of the Fold, who can just pull back a bit, and then come in and damage their pike line a little bit. Let's just speed it up. We want them away from the walls because walls means tower fire, and those towers are the most threatening thing to us on this field today. Okay, but they're coming out now. And with hunters. Okay, how nice. Okay, Pinnacle and cavalry, get involved. Rid of my cavalry, get over there. Okay, what's coming over here? Clansmen? Ah, how nice. Arid Lancers, give them a go. And then we have the Elder Guildsmen themselves, and they shall be met with fury. Oh, look at the Pinnacle cavalry doing a pretty good job over there. Nice. And how are we doing over here? Oh, goodness. Ha! They're just going straight for the general without even considering their own safety. Interesting. And then the Farmhand pikemen are just straggling on, being outmaneuvered at every turn. Pinnacle, get back in there. Ooh, the Elder Guildsmen. You know what? Yeah, we want those guys getting out of the game. If we possibly can. And then your riders over there. Very nice.
Only half the enemy force remains.
We just need to keep up the pressure on these guys. So, Rise of the Fold. Yes, you are picking off some pikemen. That's nice to see. Hello, hunters. You won't be pleased with what's coming your way. Cam smash, slash, crash, blammo. Nice. Of course they're fighting to the death because their leader is of course their faction leader, and he has 9 command stars or something like that. Something obscene. Yeah, shoot those guys a bit. And let's just encircle their faction leader.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
What do you mean for the moment?
It remains as such.
It won't remain as such if our troops ride straight into the maw of pikes. That's damn sure. Okay. Now it's just him and one of his friends. And he's gonna stay in that pike rank, isn't he? He's just gonna stay there. No, he's not. Ha! Excellent. Opening. Right into the fold. Take advantage of that. I mean, it's you or him at this point. Look at him. He stands there. Okay. There are some hunters over there, aren't there? Yes. Okay. So... Pineth Gillen. Come over here. Okay. Nice. Eldwith hunters. They need to go. There's one Elder Guildman left. Our bodyguard can take care of him. And then our Rise of the Fold can go back to hunting down some pikemen. It's gonna be amazing.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, there is the general, the chieftain,
Our men have slain
the MVP is gone.
The enemy, but no less dead for that.
Nice.
We must press our advantage.
Well then, it seems perfectly clear to me what the next course of action should be. Smash. Ooh, they don't like it. Mash them from all sides. Always works.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
They are practically gone.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
There we go.
This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Indeed. 33 lost, but over 800 killed and captured. It's good to see. 211 goes to Riddermark Cavalry because they just are great. And the Pineth Gillen also did well despite losing a lot of troops, but you know, it's because they also had a lot to begin with. The more troops they have, the more they can lose, but also the more damage they can do. That's just kind of how it works, folks. Just how it works. But they have proven very, very robust indeed.
Triumphed, my lord.
Lord Gallen belongs to Rohan. Ah, yes, and they have a general on the way already over there to the east. That is excellent. He'll just come right in, and as we give Lord Gallen back to them, he will just be shown his officers, essentially. We'll say, hello, welcome home. Ooh, a new guy. Where does he come? We'll see. Poltern's Guild and Barndur. Oh, he's coming over here, is he? No, somewhere else. Okay. Anyway, the One Ring in Mistrand. We're going about this the old-fashioned way. Yeah. Oh, ha! They forsake Caradungal. It's like, it's useless. We can't take them anyway. Okay. Grimbold, where did you go? Zakala of all places. Okay, that's interesting. Do we have good training facilities here? We have Poltern's Guild, but we do not have the armories. So, you know what? Let's set you down to Khazad-dûm, where you can get a proper retraining.
Your will, my lord.
Yeah, and these, I mean, look at this. This is the best armor they can get. And it's 8. These peasants really are not very good. And Ost-Inadil, also a nice little training hub. Okay. Captain's moving on.
By your command, orders. As you wish. We'll make camp here.
Why not train some more troops? I mean, yeah, we can take that.
Your will, my lord.
One turn till they surrender. And hello, Earfried.
With honor, we shall.
Yes, my lord.
Siduri is not feeling very happy. Send these bandits over there. Balance the books a bit. We can get some more pikes here, Londare, I suppose. Londangren, low tax rate. So far so good. Let's get some more 5-man pikemen because just the numbers that they have is good for what we're doing over here. And Glare-beam. Glare-beam.
Yes. With honor. Yes.
Hello, Balorn.
With honor. To battle.
There we go.
Prevail.
A lovely little siege.
Yes.
Soon they will be reduced to, like, Dolvorn. And yeah, it's gonna be all over for them. Eventually. Eventually. The prosperity we bring to these lands will be unparalleled.
Yes, my lord.
And still these invasion armies are just standing there. Like they don't know what they came in here for. Well.
Your orders, my lord.
My lord.
Let's see.
My lord.
This army is pretty well equipped.
Have a taste of my blade.
Very versatile indeed.
By your command.
Oh no.
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna
And they,
stick
we're
you.
gonna need it because look at this amount of trolls and cavalry and beasts.
Have a
That's
taste
not
of
a
my
bad
blade.
army at all. That's a pretty good Mordor army. It's a shame they're not putting it to better use.
Have a taste of my blade.
Just standing around. Loitering.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh well.
My lord.
Oh yes, we have these Medicel Door awards. They can go to Minas Morgul, why not? Where we can get a Baron Stables. Very, very good. Very good. And then let's just quickly see anywhere that's not building where we'd like buildings to be. Derweth. Yeah, Catapult Maker might be okay over there. Then checky, Zakala, Apothecary, yeah. We like that. And Lon Angren. Yeah, that's the case with things. But let's get a spy over there. It's gonna be nice. We can send it westward to deal with more Enedwathians.
Approaching quietly.
Okay. Time to trade away Londgalen, really. That's what we're gonna do.
Yes, my lord.
Elfind? How far away is Nargrondos? 2 turns from surrendering. Yeah. So let's
Your
just
orders.
get Gondor in
Always happy to deal
on
with you, trusted
Londgalen.
friends.
Where is it? Oh no, I don't want to demand settlements, I want to give settlements. Oh goodness. There we go. And I would like to change our tribute to 2600 for... You know what, actually, I'm going to reduce the amount of turns on your debt, and we're gonna plump it up to 2800 a turn. How do you like that? It's very generous. Ooh. You know what, we might even be able to change the tribute to like 3400 for 38 turns. How about that?
This seems quite reasonable.
Excellent. Glad you agree. Captain General Failven. Is he in that fort? Actually? Oh, he was in Fanulon. Okay. Nice. So Elvind is a master of diplomacy. Oh, all these factions don't like me for trading with Gondor. What's that on about? It's our business. Come on, guys. Okay. No. Ah, yeah, these guys. They need to go to the very stable tower, and so do you, and so do you, and then we'll see what we can retrain. Everything is what we can retrain, and these can go into a fort somewhere. Cool. And here, everything's good. And these, they need to go. You need to go to that fort on the way to the very stable tower. And Foldberg, you get rid of our cavalry. And ooh, you can train it too, which is great. We need more riders of the fold as well. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Things are looking up. Outwork. Let's get you in on retraining these buggers. And then these Royal Guard can continue on to Edoras. Because we don't want to miss that group.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Let's send some farmman pikemen down to Londangren. And that's how that cookie crumbles for now.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Still sitting over here, waiting for the enemy to do something, which they stubbornly refuse to do. But it's fine. And over here, Minas Tirith, well, Minas Tirith is just going to keep on Minas Tirithing. And we're going to recruit over more Lancers, more Shield Maidens, because they're really good against the beasts. And yeah, that's pretty good. And then we're going to go south
Your
of
orders, my lord.
Gondor and erect a little watchtower. Maybe one more step.
Yes.
Aha!
This tower will keep vigil over the land.
Excellent. And it seems that the public order in this place is pretty damn stable, which is great to see. Means that if we can just get a little bit more of our culture in there, and then perhaps flood in some infantry units from over here, from Minas Morgul. We could do with some metal cell door wards, just because. That'll be good in there.
Yes.
And then the Orkanstan's cavalry can merge with that in Barndur itself, and we can hence send forth a large army south into the remaining lands of Mordor.
We bring word for you.
Oh, Dorwinion! Hello, you want to be allies? What an interesting prospect. What if we throw in... okay, don't like that prospect though. But you do want to not attack us. You know, I am fine with not attacking you. Yeah, I mean, let's just do it.
Possibly a mistake.
Good day to you.
Excellent, so we secure our borders to the east. That's always nice.
The enemy attacks from our blind side. The cowards.
I think it's us attacking them from the blind side, my beanie. But, let's just
Muster your courage, men.
Let's just give him
March into
a nod on the
battle.
head. I forgot to move Dale. I should probably have moved him west toward Gondor, but it's okay.
The
It's
tide
okay.
of battle seems to have turned against us. We must
No.
act and halt this turn of events.
And of course, most of them are hiding. Whoa. So let's just put some different units in some different spots. And say smash to the river elders, smash to the river elders, and smash those river elders. And the mood keepers, we can just shoot them. Unless they have some... Ooh, Manhira's warriors actually. Yeah, let's shoot them. Oh, he feels threatened and blows his horn, but it is for naught. Hope will be forlorn. Oh. Wasn't that the general? Didn't we kill him? Ah, bloody hell. There he is. He survived by the skin of his teeth. Alright then. Alright. We'll try again. Let's not lose hope, folks. Let's not lose hope. Some more chances over there. You know, yeah, let's get them. They're kind of keeping up the morale of the others. And here we can charge into the River Elders and see if we can get that general once and for all. Foresters of Haleth, let's bring him down. Yeah, I want you over there. And then Foresters of Haleth, please. Okay. You just can't kill that one dude, can you? Okay, they all get back in there and finish him. The others, you can concentrate on their skirmishes. Good, good, good. Okay.
The enemy are badly
Ooh,
bloodied.
the foresters are
They've
running.
lost half their men.
I like that. Let's chase them. End them. And their Angren Raiders are gone. The Moot Keepers are disoriented. The Manhiria's warriors are floundering. Let's just shoot those
For the
Moot
moment,
Keepers.
The fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Okay. But the general is still... How does he keep surviving charges? Bring him down, folks. Bring him down. No, no, he's behind you. Oh, he's walking through your horse. Okay, now I understand why they're having difficulty nailing him down. He can walk through material objects.
Good tidings.
There we
The
go.
enemy general lies dead.
That should make them slightly less enthusiastic, and then a charge from both sides. I mean, I don't see how their morale survives that shock.
The battle is very
Boom.
much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
And what remains? What remains? Some forces of Halath have reformed. Okay. Take him out. Come on.
Behold how
Ha!
our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Might just be a little bit too late, folks. Might just be a little bit too late.
Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember...
Okay, okay. Then I'm saying we should send Daon north and get his army replenished a bit. He has done well. He's been on a very successful campaign.
Choice, my lord. We'll pay.
Oh, they agree.
Honorable,
And Edward Wythe comes for Glurbeam. Solas. Huh, a general of theirs. Hello. He's pretty good. A dependable and beloved general who commands with an iron fist. Right. And then we have Captain Makar coming with not a lot. We'll charge them down in a jiffy. Solas's own army is a bit more annoying. Diverse. Relatively good.
Attack!
But if we just ride down the less capable army with thunder and fury and swiftness, then I don't see the main army putting up an incredible fight either. So that's just what we're gonna be betting on. So we're going to form up 2 groups there, and then we have our central skirmishing forces. Like
The
that.
enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
And the first order of the day: ride in and slay. Those Grey Flood Raiders need to go. And here, with these arrows, we can harass the spearmen a bit. Or maybe... Oh, you know, I'm actually thinking, no,
The tide
we
of
need to use
battle
these
seems
to
to have
guard
turned
against
us.
the cavalry that's
We
going to
must
come over
act
here.
and halt this turn of events.
Yeah. Because they'll be over here very quickly as soon as they enter the field. Yeah. Good. We're definitely causing some routing. Nice. Okay. Let's bring it home, folks.
Stay sharp. The enemy are badly bloody.
Team 3, you need to go for
They've
these
lost half their men.
rivermen over there. Look at them. They will not hold up against this. It's simply too much for them to handle. The spearmen are still holding out. If only by a thread. But we'll take them. And the river scouts over here are not having a good time. Which is of course
The
what we
enemy
want to
general
see.
abandons his men.
Ha!
The
That's
enemy
what we'd
army
like to
flees
see.
the field. Pursue and run them down. We've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and
Good.
run.
Now we can reform and focus our attention on the other army. Mark, I want you over there. Scouts, just continue capitalizing on what we've done here. Capture the spearmen, please. And then what do we have here? Shield maidens of Rohan engaged in melee with the scouts. Fair enough. Yeah, that's I can abide that. Then we have the Grey Flood Horsemen coming along because of course they do. Here we have some axemen. Oh, hello. Lancers. Riddermark. Give them hell, please. Okay. They're not going to break, but we can at least ride and trample them down. Shoot their spearmen, please. And then, have we done something nice about those river scouts? We kind of have, but now we're on the javelin fire, which is not very fun. Come on. Capture those bloody scouts. Okay. How are we doing here? Grey Flood Axemen? Yeah, they're fighting pretty damn well. In spite of their inherent disadvantages. Where's the general there? Grey Flood Axemen. Elder Guildsmen. Those are the ones we want. If they die, the entire army should fold very quickly. But as we've seen, Enderwithian generals can sometimes prove very, very annoying. There we go. Okay. We need to reform Unit 1 over here. Unit 2 over here. We want everybody to run. 64% of the enemy armies have been killed already, which is not too bad.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
What are you smoking, mate? We're not gonna lose this. It's practically in the bag. Okay, scouts, how are you doing? Maybe I could get you to distract those spears, and then we can circumvent them entirely, or circumnavigate them, and then give them a morale punch for the ages. The entire army has chosen to follow our skirmishers. It's kind of comical, actually. Yeah, okay. They're basically dead, but let's sacrifice them for a good cause, and then send Team 2 to deal with the Great Flood Axemen over there. These trees are making it a little bit difficult to see what's going on, but I guess we're doing okay. Press them, and when you have pressed them once, then press them again.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay. How are we doing over here? Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. River Elders. Hello. Grey Flood Horsemen, of course. The shield maidens have run away. Well, I guess I did give him a bit of a roll deal, but it's what happens. Rohan archers take on their horsemen. Ooh, those older guildsmen there. They look mighty fine for a charge, don't you think? And then retreat from those
For the moment,
bodyguards
the fortune of
because,
battle goes our way.
you know,
Let's pray it
they're pretty
remains
annoying
as such.
to deal with. They'll take a few charges before they go down. Quite a few. And
Good tidings.
another few.
The
Yes,
enemy
that's good.
general lies
That's what we
dead.
like to see. Good.
Behold how our
And they
cowardly
rout
foe
completely.
runs. It's time to press the attack.
Now we catch all of them, and then we have another settlement, really. And this one I think we could keep.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
Nice.
This is a great victory.
We lost
worthy
quite
of
a few,
only
but
the
it's okay.
mightiest of-
At this point, I would rather get through the battles relatively quickly, even though it's more risky. Because I think the entertainment value is not right now in each individual battle. As a totality, they might be casually entertaining, but what really matters here is the
Wait for the enemy.
big picture, so to speak.
But my lord, what will you gain?
Goodbye. I will gain a settlement.
Victory!
That's not inconsiderable. Okay. Oh, this is the pike unit, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, the new faction leader. He must be really pissed. I mean, look at him. But yeah, we're just gonna accept your ransom. Oh dear.
Rally victory in your name, my lord.
That's how we get Balorn.
We have conquered, my lord.
Indeed we have. And next turn, Tharagondost will follow. And the south side of the Gwathlo will be completely free of any Dwaith. That's certainly significant.
Your orders, my lord.
My lord.
So,
Orders. Yes.
an army to go
Armies, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
with
Your
Eofrid.
orders, my lord.
We'll get some standing stones here. And then we might upgrade to Stronghold, I guess. Kadabadum boom.
Will, my lord.
We will send troops for training, particularly these two.
As you wish. By your command, we'll make camp
We can
here.
send them over
March
to
exhaustion,
Derweth.
continuing later. We can go no further today.
Can we hire some mercenaries over here? No, we cannot.
With honor.
But that's okay.
It will be an honor.
Oh, the
defeating you.
chieftain, hello. With
I respect
Druidine
you, my
hunters. Ah, interesting. Interesting. We'll write them down. No trouble. What else does he have at his disposal?
Let us settle matters on the field of
Not good
battle.
against cavalry. Not good against cavalry. Not terribly good against cavalry. Not terribly good. And yeah, so the Elder Guildsman is the only unit there that's really potentially good against cavalry.
My lord.
Oh,
Approaching quietly. Yes, my lord. Gathering
Oh, the Dunedain don't like us. Are they allied to them? No, the High Elves are. Okay, so it's kind of a... Through a web of alliances, the Dunedain have decided that we are bad dudes for protecting Gondor. I mean... Huh. I guess that's just how intricate the political world of Middle-earth can become.
Yes, my lord.
What do we have here? Keol. Keol, you should head to... You know what? Yeah, we should send you and all these lancers to somewhere... We should definitely use you. So you can go down to Argand, where you can get some more cavalry. But try get some swordsmen just for protecting this land.
Yes.
And then Keol will get these. So he'll come with 5 units of cavalry. That's pretty good. And some Brohirim as well. Why not?
As you wish.
That's going to be good. I like this. Then he'll go and we'll see if we can take Bragost.
Yes, my lord.
And here we have Grimbold.
My lord.
Heading to... You know what? You'll head to Austin because you can get there in a turn, it seems. And then from there you can be upgraded, hopefully. And head to Barad Vin, where you can replace our dear faction leader as governor of these lands. He can then move on to weightier tasks.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
We can retrain those pikes, which is good. We have a spy, whom we can send across the river.
Approaching quietly.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
And if Glurbeam stays here, I think he can just keep Ballon
Orders.
in a good mood.
By your command.
Mostly.
Your will,
You know what?
my lord. My lord.
Keep those 55 for retraining, and then...
As you wish.
Oh, goodness. Alright, alright, alright. We might have to do a tactical retreat from this army. Because they're sending everything they have over this way. But it's okay. It's okay. We shall fight them. And we shall be successful.
My lord. Your will, my lord. By your command.
And here we have some Roman cavalry that needs retraining. We have these 3 units that can go into this fort, and
How may I serve?
they are ready for anyone who would take them
Yes,
off
my lord.
up on the whole offer. You know what? Actually, Galmord could perhaps be the one to do just that.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yes, my lord.
Orders. Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, let's do that next turn once that extra unit comes alive. We can get the Rillamark Axemen to act as garrison force
My
in Edoras.
Yes.
Can we retrain these Royal Guard? Not yet, but in a few turns we can.
Orders. My
And then we have these lovely folks that can head toward Mordor
Yes.
and the complete eradication thereof.
Your will, my lord. Orders. Yes. My lord.
Yes, my lord.
You know what? Another troop
As you wish.
of Murdercell Door Wards for Caer Dungal. I think that is good. And we have taken out quite a few trolls in this siege, which is always good. It's always nice.
I'm gonna stab a taste of my blade.
Temple Knights. Ooh.
Your orders,
These
my
guys, they just band together over here and don't do anything at all. It's scorched earth for dummies, apparently. And if that's what they're going to do, well,
We shall engage.
bang.
We shall prevail.
Durthang, here we come. No longer shall those dark Numenorians hurt us in the way that they so often do.
Your orders, my lord.
Now, Deor needs to move from
I will.
Yes, my lord.
the south of this place. Could he even get on a boat? Would that be at all feasible?
Be gone.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes, he could. That wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. Because then he could just head over to Minas Tirith. But, I mean, he's so quick anyway. That's the thing about horses.
Yes.
They'll travel pretty quickly across the land. Otherwise, they'd have to sail all the way around Belfalas. Of course, there's that... yeah. Okay.
We shall
Just
prevail.
besiege that fort, I guess.
Yes.
Why not? Okay. And another turn can pass.
Your will, my lord. Orders.
Yes, my lord.
To battle.
Boom. Grima will take on this captain over here. They have Temple Knights. And I'm okay with that.
We attack.
We'll shoot them from a distance. We will annoy them until they concede to our demands, which are to disband and leave this land.
Men, on my orders. Assemble the men. Assemble the men.
So the first thing we'll have to do is to completely annihilate their archers, and then we have free reins to do anything onto the rest of their army. So, where are they? They're all the way over there, because of course they are. Because the AI is very, very silly. Very silly indeed. I'm kind of thinking we could take these 26 lovely lads and just send them right into this battalion. This will probably provoke a retaliation, and in that retaliation they might make a fatal mistake that we can then exploit.
If we continue like this,
And
we will
lo
smash
was
the
it so. Ha! Lovely. Okay. So we shall be ready to take on the Temple Knights. Look at that. It is beautiful. One by one they fall. What do we have over here? Archers. Lovely. Great to have you with us. Meet the Royal Guard of Rohan. And some bodyguards, for good measure. Then we have that Orc host and Morannon Guard. Well, once their general is dead, so will their morale be, and that is the plan then. Yep, come on. Move away. Don't get caught by them. Come on. You're better than that. Okay. Time for the Rilmar Cavalry to go and say hello to the Temple Knights. And you know what? Time for all these lovely ladies to do the same. Any good knight likes a lady, but I don't think they'll like this. Oh, there we go.
Continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Tidings.
Well
The
done,
enemy
ladies.
general lies dead.
Took those knights to task, didn't you? And how are we doing over here on the Black Uruk Archers? Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Let's give him an extra little push. Wavering. Fleeing. Lovely. Okay. Good.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Come on. Run away from them. Yes. Well done. Well done. You got away. And then we send our Riddermark cavalry to deal with the Morannon Guard. And send the riders to do it from this side of things. U-25, deal with the archers. The rest, guard. 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 That's nice.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
And they are crashed. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
8 Rohan souls fell. Which is regrettable. But they did die for a good cause. Ending the hundreds of enemies we saw before us today is a noble purpose, and one to which every Rohan squire should ascribe themselves. And soon Estelad will become a mighty Rohirric fortress in this black land, a beacon of hope for the lost souls of Mordor.
Honorable, glorious victory.
Or Helmburg, as it shall be known.
Have a taste of my blood.
Hello, Ganaltan. I don't want to taste your blade. I don't want you to stick me with it. It's looking pretty sharp. Oh well. Let's
My lord.
end the turn, I guess. Yeah. That's how this is looking. And see if the Anadwythian enemies have anything to offer as resistance to the merciful attacks we are levying upon them. Hello, Chieftain Kosgrach. Say hello to Herobrand. I mean, even his name is just Captain Can't. You know, the captain can't be asked today, can he? No, I don't think so.
Attack!
He will be, I mean, he'll be riding around for a little while, just trying to do his thing, but I don't think we should even entertain the notion of letting him do his thing. Nope. Because that involves being very sad. You know, it involves us being very sad, to be specific, and that is not what we have intention of being. We want to be happy and jovial as we face the enemy of a lifetime. We ride together.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Dear enemies, would you like to meet a horse? Ah, they're over there. That's where they're coming from. Okay, cool.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Nah. I don't think I would say so. Let's get those guys over there. Grey Flood Raiders. Hooray. Meet the Elder Guildsmen. And squash the Druidine Hunters. Oh, look at that. That's pretty brutal. Shield Maidens of Rohan. I think you need to deal with those guys over there. Peasant Scouts. Minheria's Warriors, Moot Keepers. Yeah, let's just kick them all to the curb. Where they belong. Whee! Isn't it fun? Okie dokie. Now, morale-wise, they're holding pretty good.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Despite their pretty immense losses. We'll pull back a little bit. Just to give them a slight rest and then kick him. Kick him again. Oof. Alright, how are we doing over here? You know, I think we should just charge into those Gravelord horsemen. Then there are some White Hunters over there, but they might as well not be. Good, good, good. Where is that general at right now, and how is he feeling?
Good tidings.
Oh, that answers that question. Okay then. Well, Team 1, I think we can wholly dedicate you to the purpose of fighting off the enemy over here. Oh, the Gravelord horsemen are running away. Excellent work, Shield Maidens.
Only half the enemy force remains. Our men have slain the enemy general.
Oh goodness.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. Behold,
oh, that was the
our
chieftain.
Cowardly foe runs. It's time to press this.
Okie dokie. So the entire enemy army is well routed, and what remains is just to hunt down some raiders, which our peasant scouts can absolutely do. Come on. Come on. You're one of the fastest units in the game. Use it, you bloody fools. There we go. That's good.
Utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
Indeed, indeed. Who inflicted the most casualties? The Arid Lancers down here, with only 6 losses to their battalion. A very strong performance indeed, and one that I can get behind. You, good sirs, have earned your steeds and the wonderful moniker of Rohirric heroes. And with this, ladies and gents, with this, the reconquest of Gondor is going to be complete.
We have triumphed! A most noble conquest.
We have driven Enedwaith completely away from Gondor. They are not even near Gondor anymore. Which is pretty great. Pretty great indeed. Oh, hello, a suitable husband. Yeah, sure. He seems like a really good manager, so that's nice. And he comes to Argand, the castle of Argand. Well, that's not completely terrible timing, is it? He can join... What's his name? On his trip westward. Enedwaith falters. Ah, that which the fragile collective at Enedwaith most feared has come to pass. The devastation suffered in the past has come once more, and the fledgling unity is passing into hidden flight once again. The scattered hill villages lay broken, their straw huts ripped open. The forests are hacked and lined with the listless dead. Bodies decaying still show gaping wounds, festering with flies. A sadness grips all but the stone-hearted. What can be done to save and nurture them? Well, that is an interesting question, but one that we shall not really want to answer, because we are kind of the perpetrators in this whole affair. This whole orgy of violence, but to be fair, they initiated this war, so...
March to exhaustion, continuing later. We'll make camp here.
I will not take responsibility for it. Well, not complete responsibility, anyway. Right, I think, my ladies and gents, that it is time to give Minas Tirith back to Gondor and really cement the legacy of Rohan as having indeed come to Gondor's aid. Yes. That is what we'll need to do. A Lord's Hall in Karas will be nice. Oh, they still have so much bloody devastation. But, you know, it's getting better. And here at the barn, we are indeed so lucky to still be facing off against some annoying Nazguls. But it's okay. If they don't know where to go, they don't know where to go.
Yes, my lord.
That's completely fine with me. And
It will be an honor
Moot Lord
defeating
Maon
you. Orders.
is just hunkering around, not really doing anything. He seems to be trying to go back
Yes.
to
We
his
go no further
people,
today. We'll make camp here.
or what
March
remains
to
of it,
exhaustion.
Your orders, my lord.
which is not the worst idea in the world.
Orders. As you
Let's
wish.
go over here,
Yes,
and
my lord.
Eofrid now has an army to be feared,
Combining forces, my lord.
which is wonderful. And if Moot Lord
I
Maon
respect you, my enemy.
really wants to get some of that, well then, he shall be welcome. Let's get rid of that Hunter's Guild, because Gondor can't use that anyway. The rest, yeah, they can use that. That's fine.
Your orders,
Okay,
my
and they all can now move further on toward
lord. Yes, my lord.
Calenhad, I suppose. Yeah, we'll lift the siege. It's okay.
Pulling back from the walls with honor. We shall continue
There we go.
tomorrow.
And as his troops are retrained, he will be able to take command of a new force that can go from Minas Morgul and Kirtangal
Your orders, my lord.
with whatever these forts happen to contain at the time.
Your will, my lord. Yes.
And he will move on. Move on to enemy lands.
My lord speaks
So,
highly of you.
It is time, my friends, we give back
Your orders. 'Tis good to
Thargrondost
see you,
and
my friend.
Minas
How
Tirith.
can we help?
So first, let's start with Thargrondost. Ba-dum-ba-dum. And for that, we're going to change the tribute only marginally, I suppose. Let's go 3700 every turn for You know what? Let's reduce it to 35 turns and go 4,100. What do you say?
Seems like a most reasonable deal to me.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And we just wait for the whole movement of our occupiers there. And then we make another offer, and this will be one they can't refuse, because we will give them back Minas Tirith itself. Where is it? There it is. Minas Tirith. Back to Gondor. And we shall therefore change the tribute to 5,200 every turn for 35 turns. What do you think of that?
Possibly a mistake, but we'll accept.
Alright then.
The pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
So essentially,
Yes, my lord.
look at that amount of General's bodyguard units, and I have to assume they haven't received any of
Your
Thorogrondos.
orders, my lord.
That's okay. Now, Herobrand can journey north and
We
aid
can go
in
no
the
further,
final put down of
Making camp
Enidwise.
here.
Yes, my lord. My lord. Yes, my lord. Yes,
And
my lord.
Keorl, yes, that's your name.
With
You can head
honor,
on into
we
the
do,
wilds
my
over
lord.
here.
Merging
You'll be
armies,
joined by these captains and by
Your
Eardig.
orders, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Okay, next turn.
With honor.
But that's pretty good. That's a
Yes, my
decent
lord.
little army.
Your orders, my lord.
Head to Bragost and then to upwards toward new lands.
Yes, my lord.
And Prince Aelfrid will probably square off
Let us
against Moot
settle
Lord
matters on the field of battle.
Maon. Which is okay. That's fine. You can do that. Let's get some armor to these Erling Spearmen. Not that it'll be necessary, but it's always nice. With a bit of uniformity.
Yes.
And here, at the very stable tower.
Your will, my lord. By your command. My lord.
Is where Galmord will
Joining forces,
meet
my lord.
his new army.
Your will, my lord. Merging armies, my lord. Orders. Joining forces, my lord.
And it's pretty good.
Assembling a mighty host.
Yes, I think pretty good is the way to describe that. Oh, some arrow lancers too. Yeah, let's get them.
Merging armies, my lord.
Let's get them. Everybody fully upgraded,
Yes,
except for
my
Galmord because of bugs, but that's fine. And over the Guathlo you go.
Making camp here.
My lord. Your will, my lord. As you wish.
Your orders,
So,
my lord.
Irwine,
Yes, my lord.
where will you be heading?
Your orders, my lord.
Well, first of all, you'll
My
probably
lord,
be the
yes,
one
my
to
lord.
take up the governorship of Cirith Ungol,
Your
but
orders, my
first
lord.
we can send you
Yes, my
to
lord.
Minas Morgul.
Your orders, my
But
lord.
you'll be going through Caandros.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, my lord. Joining forces, my lord.
And Deor, well, you're coming over here.
Your orders, my lord.
But you will basically send your
Yes, my
troops on
Orders, my lord.
to be retrained. You know, Pinethgal and Cavalry, you can go home now. Your battalion has done well. You have reconquered your lands. And now Gondor stands intact once again. Ready to face off the enemy. And even with a rebuilt Western Ascilia to boot. Isn't that just wonderful? I think it is.
Orders.
Fulor. Ganaltan comes over there. You know what? We should do something about that.
I'm gonna stick you.
Why don't we see if we can just take him out, but without using a general?
My lord. Orders. How may I serve? As you wish. Marching to war.
Oh, he doesn't like it? He doesn't like his chances? Against the Rohirrim? Sorry, Ganaltan.
Battle to the enemy.
Old buddy, you are going to love this. Nah. First, we'll harass, and then we send in the badasses. Okay, so shooting down those orcs, why not? So, give him a nice little volley or 5. The temple wards are very heavily armored, so that they won't lose a lot to this, but they will be at least inconvenienced, shall we say? And now their armor is slowly starting to deteriorate. But of course, I mean, it's taking a bloody long while. The orcs are completely gone. Now it's just the temple wards. Look at how they just soak up arrows. But there we go. That's it for them. And now the Riddermark cavalry will be ready to do their thing. So, move, my dear friends, move. I've taken out almost half of them, which is pretty good by my reckoning. And smash! Oh yes! We got him in the first charge. That's great. I mean, that's yeah, finished them.
By the victory we have won here
Easy
today.
peasy. Easy peasy. That's how you take out an Nazgul with 0 losses, folks. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get a general out of that. And if we do, then he can take up the gubernatorial duties of Barndur. But let's see. Let's see. And the camp sacked, but no general, no dice.
In your name, my lord.
Probably we would have needed a heroic victory or something like that to do that, but it's fine. It's fine, it's all fine.
Your orders, my lord.
Just because I'm curious. If I take everyone out, okay, how much would I need to restabilize things? If I were to, hypothetically of course, just deplete one of my units and put it in there.
By your command.
They're fine with it?
Your orders, my lord.
Then that's what I'll do next turn. And then we'll head south. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
My lord. Orders.
These 2 units need retraining, and so does this one. So that's 1, 2, 3 units in need of retraining that they can't get in here. And this Riddermark cavalry unit will also need some retraining.
Your will, my lord.
And this one.
My lord.
So let's put
Your will, my lord.
these 5 units.
Yes.
What else we got? We have these. Kadoom!
Order. As you wish.
Out you go.
Joining forces, my lord. Your
And then
will,
these
my
25, they can stay.
lord.
They'll be retrained eventually.
Yes.
And
We
then
can go
you
no
can
further
go
today.
this way to Calenhad,
We'll make camp
which is a
here.
lovely place for retraining our troops. in the near vicinity.
Yes, my lord.
The very near vicinity. Goodness gracious, DaC can hold on for a year and a half. Actually, that's like 4 years. Or 3 years. 3 years! 3 years in this game. 3-year long siege. It's gonna be something else. But I think we have done well for this episode. We have given Gondor back the full reaches of its territory at the beginning of the game, and even more so, actually. We have given them Ithilien, essentially. And the only region they don't really have is Calandros, but that's a really nice bridge to have in these lands for us. So we'll kind of need that highway, since it connects Calanhad to Minas Morgul. So that's how we're going to keep it for now, I think. And of course, Calandros is not really worth that much in its industrial capabilities. Its Minas Tirith is far bigger for them than anything that Calandros could ever be. So I'm pretty satisfied with this. This whole situation is really nice. Really, really nice indeed. Just as an extra little thing, let's toggle the fog of war, seeing as how we have now, you know, altered the balance of power in Middle-earth. Let's see what's happened. So... Oh, fog of war, boom. So what do we have here? Well, let's not look too much at Mordor, really, but as we kind of figured, they don't really have much left. Now, as we can see, our empire, there's no other way to describe it really, it stretches across 44 different regions. And my goodness, is it glorious. Is it glorious. The most powerful nations in this world are now basically, yeah, the good guys. That's what it is. It really is. Evil is still somewhat existing here down south. Ooh, Umbar is still rebel. The regions have not been taken yet, but Harad is about to make some moves, we can see here. Ithim is heading to Khaldun, and Dol Amroth is also sending out exploration parties, it seems.
Well met, noble lord.
So, yeah, Dol Amroth have come back swinging. They have taken Methrast and Gobel Telfalas. And that is really nice to see. It's nice to see them do well.
Come and get me, you.
The remnants of the Ar Ardenheim are still standing here in Captain Morlane. Morlane. And down here, of course, Asrabil and Ardamir. Yeah, it has seen some combat recently, so maybe Harad has just fruitlessly thrown troops against them for a while, but we won't really know, will we? Then we have the Variags, who are also doing alright, mostly because Dorwinion hasn't turned their attention to them yet, and Dorwinion has a lot to turn against them should they choose to do so. Swain is the faction leader, succeeding his father. But it's cool, they still got one of their starting generals, and of course they are pummeling Mistrand. They might even get the ring at this point, who knows? But they have a lot of Ristlings to go through. So that's pretty neat. I think basically this campaign for our purposes will be over once Mordor is defeated. That is our final objective. Oh, interesting. Enidwaith have gone as far as Busser Doom, so there is a little bit more fighting to be done over here. But we have the forces to do it. Círdan is just doing his thing,
warrior, not an emissary, my lord.
wandering around his lands. They have undertowers, and they'll be keeping that for quite a while. And Bree apparently does not trust the dwarves. Is there bad blood between them? Not at all. Not at all, not at all. Their common enemies seem to be Angmar. And as such, Angmar they are reduced to Litash. But they are striking back at Mount Graham. That's about it for them. They are not in a good place. They will fall very quickly, and then I assume that the Snow Orcs will collapse soon thereafter. Dale has retaken Erebor from the Snow Orcs and are now pushing westward. It's an interesting situation. King Mazog still leads the Snow Orcs, and he will be a fearsome enemy for them to fight. But yeah, I mean, were it just these two nations going at it against each other, it would be anyone's game, I think. But the fact that they are just surrounded, you know, the Snow Orcs are completely surrounded, and they are actually also spread quite thin for their military capabilities, so they won't last long, especially not once Litash falls, which it probably will pretty soon. Look at Brathor the Fearless coming along with a huge Dunedain army, and the dwarves are also kicking around some serious forces in this area. So it's not going to be long before Angmar is gone, and then Mount Gundabad will simply be next. That's all there's to it. Against all this, we have the dwarves kind of... they've retreated down to the Sea of Rune after they were kicked out of their ancestral home, and they are now taking it all out on the Easterlings, it seems. They've taken Elga and Rubar and Winter and Eor, and it seems that they're relatively content with that. They now operate out of Kerikathol, which is not their capital for some reason. I guess they have chosen it to be, I don't know, Skarn Rubar? No. Winter and Eor. Okay, so that's the capital now. Interesting. But yeah, and of course, should the Snow Orcs even just dare coming out swinging against Dale and take their core regions, which of course, you know, they're on the front lines, so it could theoretically happen. Well, there is also those, you know, they have also the Woodland Realm to contend with. It's a lot they have going up against them. And then we have Dol Guldur, who have been reduced by the power of the Anduin, Lorien, and the Woodland Realm. Basically, they have two elven nations against them. I mean, how do you think that's going to go? Look at these Lorien armies that are just mashing and amassing upon their doorstep. It is pretty interesting to see. Dorlingvar, yeah, it's not gonna last. Rumil, the March Warden of Lorien. Interesting, yeah, so he's coming south as well to just help Dale give the final push against Dol Guldur, who is on their last legs. Really, this is a triumphant campaign for the forces of good in many ways. And Bree, they're just being Bree, but they have such a huge military. But, of course, it's a huge military of relatively inexperienced, ineffective, and inexpensive units. And Bree, being Bree, the moneymakers that they are, have developed Mixel Delving into a large city, which means that they have taken the path of neutrality, relatively speaking. And they're just fine with that. They're just trading with the world, and the world is pretty safe, so I guess it's worked out for them. Yeah, that's all there is to it, folks. That's how this campaign is. And next time will be well, I think there's still 2 episodes left in this campaign, because we still do need to get some forces down here to Morikost and all the way down to Tharband. If we can get there before Dorwinion does, I think we can. They don't really have many forces in this area. It's not their focus. They're focusing on the Easterlings, as they should. And so we can gobble up the rest of Mordor. And we'll get there. You know, Daor will come and he will head for Morikost, I guess. And then we can send our lovely Fulor, conqueror of, well, the Great Barn of Mordor. He can go south and deal with Nurn. And as for Enidwaith, well, the Prince and King of Rohan are going hog wild on them. But that will be coming to you in the next episode, and until then, I hope you have had a lovely time, and that we shall meet again with wonderful things on the agenda. Captain Total Waffle, considerably out.